Okay guys, so you can see Sweet Pea here. This is a little backstory. This was actually my daughter's truck. She drove this to high school. And then when we bought the truck, we knew it had plastic in it, or some Bondo in it, and I didn't plan on fixing it just in case there was any fender benders in high school. So as you can see right here, it's all starting to fall apart now. The plastic's starting to fall out of the door. The doors are actually the main part, or the thickest part. You can see back here in the back of the bed, there's a spot back here. That's actually just a dent that the previous owner, I guess, didn't pull the dent and they just filled it with Bondo. You can see the passenger front fender is gonna need some work, which I might have a line in on, or a line for some for a new fender. So hopefully we're gonna get to that. But yeah, you can see it's just an old truck, you know, pretty paint's kind of falling apart on it. It's got steel bumpers. The driver's front fender is actually in really good shape. Again, you can see the door is full of Bondo, which we may actually have access to a new door as well for some really good prices. We're gonna follow up on that, and if that works out, then we'll keep you updated on the video there. Anyway, so you can see that's pretty much the extent of the bodywork. There's gonna be a lot of sanding and painting, which we're gonna do all here. Which, in case you're wondering, I am not a bodywork person. This is just gonna be a, you know, at home, do it yourself type project, and that's what this whole page is about, just trying to do some stuff ourselves. All right guys, so you can see we got the door open here. I'm sure a lot of you guys have handled taking the door panel off. Obviously we're gonna pull some screws out of the door rest. We got our little tool here to knock the spring out for the window crank. The plan here is just basically get this door pretty well gutted, and then I'll pull it off the hinges over here. Probably, remember, eventually I'm gonna have to realign this door when we get ready to paint it. So right now we're just trying to get the skin on, and we'll probably spray paint the welds, honestly, just to keep it from rusting. Because again, we'll probably have Annabelle in here to do some projects. So I don't know if we'll get all the stuff done on the truck before then or not. I mean, it's only, it's not even Christmas yet. We're close, but so we still have some time. But either way, so we're gonna get all the stuff gutted out of the store, get this off, and then we'll cut the piece off and put the skin on. And yeah, so like I said, we're gonna be doing a lot of projects. We're gonna be making a lot of improvements also with the channel. As you can tell, I don't have free hands here because I talk with my hands a lot, so you're gonna see that a lot in our videos. But we invested in some microphones, and hopefully they come out with a pretty clear quality in the audio. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get it moving on and getting this pulled out, and then yeah, I'll give you like one of those sped up music montage things here. So here we go. Alright, so we keep fighting, we're going to have some couple edits in here. We keep fighting the battery. I don't know what's causing the battery to go down, and the camera shut off by itself. So if you're a GoPro expert, feel free to comment below and let me know why it would run for a few minutes and then shut off by itself. There's no timer or anything like that. But either way, back to what we was doing. So before I realized the camera was out, I was struggling with getting the windows out, and we got to, of course, get the vent window out. So anyways, so I managed to finally get the window crank loose, get that out, and we was able to get the vent window out. So now we should be ready to pull this window, the side window out. Then I'll probably take the mirror off. I don't know if I'll mess with taking the door handle off, because I don't think I'll have to, but if I do, I'll just take it off after I get the door off anyways. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get that done, and then we'll work on getting the door off next, and then go from there. Okay guys, so as you can see here, you know, we got the camera spun around here. So like I said, I brought the cherry picker over here. I actually just used a ratchet strap from out of the trailer. It's just kind of hanging there right now. But again, I'm not going to pull it real tight. I'm not really looking to do that. I just want to keep this thing from falling on my foot or falling on there. I'm not really too worried about if we do a little damage on the bottom of the door because I got to replace the skin anyways. But either way, so this is what I'm doing. You know, for now. I know here in the future I'll have Miss Chrissy here. We'll be here every day and she'll be able to give me a hand with this. But right now we're just not there at that point yet. So anyways, yeah. So we got the straps here, or the strap in place here holding the door. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these bolts loose, and then we should be able to then take the door off, and I'll take it behind there, and we'll put it on the body stand or whatever, body part stand there, and probably figure out about getting the trim off and the door lock out and stuff while it's there, so it'll be easier. There's a little better light in the back, so yeah. So let me get you spun around and we'll start getting these bolts out. Alright, so like I said, we're going to pull these bolts off the hinge. I'm not going to take the whole hinge loose because I don't want to knock it all out of whack here. So we're just going to pull the door for this time around. Later on, we're going to reline the door when we get all new seals and everything anyways, when we get ready to paint the truck. So anyways, so yeah, so we're going to get these bolts here out. So, oh, I knew they'd be plenty tight. So a funny thing, while I'm doing this, I was thinking the other day about how when I was younger and worked at my grandpa's shop, I first started getting hot rodding. I had a 78 Camaro. It was basically nothing fancy, but whatever, we had it, and I worked at my grandpa's shop. And I remember anytime I tried to bring the car in, I'd say, hey grandpa, can I bring the car in? I need to do blah, 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 blah. And he'd say, yeah, but wait until after hours. I want to truck the wrong kind of customers. So that was just his way of, you know, getting at us kids. So just kind of a fun memory. I'm sure you guys all, if you're watching the car thing, I'm sure you probably have some memories that are the same. Feel free to share if you want to put them in the comments. I always find those kind of stories entertaining. So anyways, yeah, so we're gonna get probably all these bolts out to the best of our ability here without dropping this door on my foot or anything. I'll probably end up dropping the door on my foot, but we're gonna do our best here not to do that. All right, so let's get this guy here broke loose. Alright, as you can see there, the doors fell a little bit there. I think before we get all the way over here, we're going to see if we can scoot this over a little bit. Maybe help center it a little bit there. Alright. Alright, I'm getting down the last nitty gritties here. Okay, so it looks like we're good there. And just like that, we have the door off. And our little cherry picker deal worked out great. So I'm gonna set it down. Like I said, I'm gonna carry it to the back here, and yeah, we'll get it on the stand, and then I'll take some of the cellular stuff off and we'll move on. Whew. Yeah, I just don't think they use that kind of metal in automobiles nowadays, I tell you. Heavy stuff. Anyways, so yeah. So like I said, there's a little bolt or nut over there. There's one here, it's nice and rusty looking. These go to the trim. It looks like somebody added a auxiliary screw to it at some point. I'm sure it's got some self-sticky stuff on the other side. So what I'm going to do here, while I got it sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and put the pry bar in there, pull the lock here off, the key lock, I should say. The clip here, there's one down in here. Yeah, I'm going to pull that off, and then the lock should come out, hopefully. Hopefully it's not bondoed in. But yeah, so we're going to get that done, and then I'll flip the door over, or after we get these nuts off, and then after that we'll flip it over, and then I'll get the trim off.
Drink up, no diamonds, me and my homies vibing. Stacks off in my pocket, cause we on the corner grinding. I'm in the candy cane, trunk with me heavy, big bank on swole.
Alright, anyways, so as you can see, the thing has definitely got the Bondo here in it. That's why we're going to put door skins in it, because I knew it had the Bondo in it anyway, so I'm not too surprised by that. So next time we'll probably get this all marked off, set the door skin on there, start figuring out where we're going to cut it, and then, yeah, and then we'll get the new one welded in place here, and then start putting this thing back together. Like I said, the plan is to paint the truck in spring, so we're just going to pretty much get it to where it goes together, so that way if we have to put it outside, we have no stray animals living in it or anything. We don't have no squatters or whatever. But anyways, so I'm going to conclude this video part, this section here at this point. And yeah, make sure you follow along and watch out for the next video where we'll cut this out and then put all the new stuff on and keep on rolling with the project.